options. Will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Monday, January 5th. S&P is currently up 48, NASDAQ's up 215, Russell is the strongest, up 42 points. Dow is up 696, Dow is the second strongest. Gold's up almost 3%, silver back on the move higher, up over 7. Notes and bonds up about 0.25%, 10-year yield down 1/3. Oil's up almost 2%, natural gas down almost 3%. All the grains finished up around 1.5%. Euro and the pound, a little bit green. Bitcoin, nice little bounce, up 5% today, back just below 95,000 on this bounce. As far as my trades today, my BIC's a little bit red. In fact, so I'm down about 750. I had one put side, this one right here on 11:45 a.m. My put side entered, and it couldn't find a call side to go with it. So I got stopped on that put side with no call side. So that's kind of the difference here. I'd be basically at break even. Only did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8.5 tranches basically. And my last one was just targeting $2 strikes. Was only 10 wide, so my last one was at 12:34 Central. So that's my BICs today. Could still be green or kind of break evenish. 1 DTE. I'm actually in the process of trying to transform my 1 DTE. I had an order in and then price kind of bounced, so it ran away from me a little bit. If it comes back down, I should get filled. Let me pull up my 1 DTE here. So currently fairly centered. I am up. What am I up? Oh, yeah, I disabled the management, so I don't have the exact percentage, but it looks like about 35-ish%. I did 2 Elmos, 1 hit profit target, 1 got stopped on this little flush right here. Barely stopped me out before bouncing a little bit, but so I got hit on that one. 2 day trades, both winners. Small winner for a couple hundred in Tesla, winner in Hood for 900 something. What else? I think that is it for me. Yeah, those are all my trades for the day. So kind of a, premiums got low so quickly. Really hard to, I would have loved to put some more premium in here, but I just decided to pass with the premiums as low as they are. Looking at SPX option chain right now. We've got so SPX is currently at 69.05. Yeah, the 05s are $3, so $3 at the money. Tough to sell some premium in that realm. You guys doing okay on BICs? I could see BICs actually not being too bad depending on where you got in. Oh, I just got filled on my 1 DTE transformer. Let me get that posted right quick. So I transformed that into an upside vertical. Transformed one DTE into upside vertical. Minimum profit 340. Max profit 1340. All right, that's been posted. The other thing I figured out about was I do have a 3-4 put calendar on. That one is up about 9 or 10%. So that is right here on the 6,900 strike. So not too far off. We're at 6,905. So not printing too great, but 10%, not bad. So really, I've got. I'll close. I might hold. Let me see what kind of news we have here. So tomorrow is Tuesday the 6th. We have nothing. So I'm gonna hold my. So I've got 7 contracts on my 3-4 calendar. Since it's so nice and centered, and we don't have anything in the morning as far as scheduled events. I'll close 4 and hold 3 overnight. See if we can squeeze a little bit more juice out of this calendar. So I will close 4 of those by the end of the day. Just transform my 1 DTE, so I don't really have anything to monitor there. So really just my calendar, and then waiting for Mr. Mahomes to come play. How'd everybody else do today? It's kind of, with premiums so low, obviously doesn't take much of a move to hit your stop. But there are definitely some little pockets that you could have potentially hit profit targets. One Elmo, 1 PT. That's not bad, Kelvin. When we're in this kind of environment, it's almost like you got to get your 1 in and be done. VIX is right at 15. The VIX opened at 15. It's right at 15 now. It's just tough. Tough to do much more than that. Trader Broy, 1 Elmo PT. I wish I would have stuck with just 1. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be focused more on selling some 0 DTE premium this year as well, but you just gotta kind of take what you can get. You definitely don't want to go into it thinking I'm dedicated to this strategy now, and by golly, I am going to make it happen, because that typically doesn't work out well. Bitcoin is pushing new highs of day as we speak, almost up over 5% on the ETF. Actually, I haven't checked my wheel positions. I've got a Bitcoin wheel going. That should be doing pretty well. So here are my wheel positions. I've got my hood short puts. Hood's up almost 7%, so that's doing good. My IBIT covered call is up about $700. So that's doing good. Rivian is up a little bit. Sold the Rivian puts, I think it was last week. UNG is down. And I've still got 2 more to get on. I'm trying to get I'm trying to sell puts in SLV and NBIS, but I want to do those on a down day. And Neither of those is having any kind of a down day today. Or at least they weren't earlier. Yeah, NBIS is still up 3.5%. SLV is up like 8%. Didn't quite get back up to highs yet, but big up day. Silver is off of its highs, so when did you sell those, Tony Montana? Nice, Dave S. Snuck in 2 Elmos. I mean, I don't like to do too much, once it gets down to, if there's 3 hours left in the day and you can only get about 10 wide, to me, it's not my favorite thing to do. I mean, we used to sell straddles during power hour quite a bit. So it's not that it can't work, but I don't know. For me, I don't think the, you want to, it's kind of like when you're playing blackjack, if the dealer's showing a 6 and you have a 20, that's kind of when you want to push a little bit more. If the dealer's showing a 10 and you have a 16, I kind of feel like low premium, trying to sell premium when premiums are low is kind of like trying to battle the dealer with a 10 showing and you got a 16. Not that you can't win, but I don't really think you have the best edge at that point. Yeah, I mean, Wugas were kind of meant for low premium environment, so I might have to start dusting my Wugas off too, James G. So if you looked at my directional trading plan for January, part of the kind of the only change I made was on Mondays. I was going to trade half size, which I did today. So I had 2 winners, but I really liked even just using half size, even though they were winners. Just helps me kind of get in the flow without risking too much, so continue to do that. All right, SPX is at the 05 strike. Let's see what these butterflies are trading for. Looks like the 05 is already up to about $1.60 or $1. Yeah, probably about $1.60. So I'll definitely plan on doing at least a scalp right before MOC, which is still 20 minutes away. So we could get $2 by MOC. Yeah, it's in the trade plans channel. I didn't do a video or anything. I just posted my sheet because there really wasn't too much change. But I posted that I posted that on 12/26 in that channel. And then I posted my directional plan on 12/31 in that same channel. And Chris shared his plan, which is also in that channel. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Elliot. Somebody else was asking about that. Yeah, I stopped using it just because I was using, I'm using TradeZilla for part now and just didn't quite fit well for what I was doing. But yeah, let me find that link. I'll post it. I don't remember. Yeah, it's on his site, which is, it's kind of like a link to a spreadsheet. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'll have to find that. I think that if you don't want to wait, if you want to look it up yourself, I think it's I had him on my podcast. So if you go to the Spotify or Apple in the show notes, I think the link is in there as well. But if not, I've made a note. I'll get that and post it for you guys. David Sun. Yeah, Trade Busters. Yep. There you go. Brandon coming in hot. Thank you, Brandon. And I've got a surprise for you guys. Being that you are the loyal live streamers, you are the first to know and the first to get access. Let me see if I can turn my camera on here. Let's see, how do I do my camera on Discord? Oh, here we go. Just received the new Navigation Trading tumbler. Black with the silver whitish logo. Coming your way. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter. If you're already following us, that's even great. That's even better. So what you need to do is follow us on Twitter, turn on your notifications, take a screenshot, and DM that screenshot to Lando. Lando, you want him to do it to your Landon or to your NT support one? Lando? Come in, Lando. And actually, you can choose from a Navigation Trading tumbler or Navigation Trading t-shirt or, yeah, we don't have the hats yet. So we'll do some more giveaways with that stuff. But so really a tumbler or a hat. All right, a tumbler or a shirt. Yeah, just follow us on Twitter /X, turn on notifications, take a screenshot, send a DM to Lando, or you can email it to him at support@Navigation Trading, but it's probably easier just to do it in Just DM him here in Discord. Well, you better set one up, Kelvin. If you're not following us on Twitter, you're missing out. We are giving you the benefit of all the amazing posts that we do on a daily basis, and we're giving you a tumbler just to get that amazing content. That's right. It's like a transformer, Moel. Yeah, we've really, here in the last couple months, we've been trying to kind of really put together some good posts on Twitter. Combination of just kind of mindset stuff, different strategy related stuff. So yeah, it's I think we're a pretty good follow. Maybe a little biased, but I think we're a pretty good follow. S&P is sleeping. Russell is dipping a little bit off of its highs, but still the strongest. Mark Anderson has his own show with OO, so it's not on the OO show. He has like a fix your back test show, I think right before my show, which is also tomorrow. Mine's at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. I think his is an hour or two before that. AMD has been super weak all day. Started off weak and just still trucking near lows. Same with ARM. Got about 11 and a half minutes till MOC. That O5 butterfly is now at about $1.70 or $1.75. I don't think we have any earnings this week. Let me double check. Here are the earnings for the week. Tilray is on Thursday. What's that thing trading at these days? $9.40. Not something I'm going to trade, but yeah, so nothing really tradable on the earnings front this week. Banks will start up here in a week or so. I don't need highs of day, but I wouldn't mind highs of day. Well, if that makes you feel any better. If you need somebody to be on board with you, I'm okay with it. We need something to shake this market up a little bit. Pump some juice in. I thought maybe Trump doing the old kidnapping of the Venezuelan president might have an effect, but futures opened last night exactly unchanged. I was like, okay, guess, and they've rallied today, so not much for that. SPX right back up, not too far off of all-time highs. Currently at 69.05, all-time high is 69.45. Another rally like today will be at all-time highs. Yeah, you get conflicted, don't you, James G? You're kind of rooting for opposite teams at the same time. Bitcoin, a little bit of a pullback off the highs. Russell still dipping. S&P, NASDAQ doing nada. Yeah, you could. Yeah, exactly. Close your Woogas and book some profits if you have some, and then switch over to the dark side of the Mahomes fly. Speaking of dark side, Chiefs got beat by the Raiders this week. That is kind of the bottom of the barrel, my friends. Kind of the bottom of the barrel for us Kansas City fans this year. If you're getting beat by the Raiders, you know things have gone sideways. Yeah, I guess better draft pick, I guess. I haven't looked at Financial Juice all day, but it doesn't look like anything. Not a lot of talk. I don't even see any Trump posts. No Trump quotes, no red line, no nothing. I think the traders forgot that the holidays are over. It's time to get back to work. Got about 6 minutes till MOC. NVIDIA making a little bounce off of its lows. It's been pretty weak all day. Tesla's still chopping near highs. Biggest movers on my watch list are OKLO is up almost 16%, QBTS up 9%, Affirm up 9%, Halliburton's up 9%, Coinbase up 8%, MSTR's up 5%. On the red side, A-Lab is down 7%, SMCI is down 2.5%, CoreWeave down 2%, Uber down 2%. Apple and MU and AVGO and AMD are a little bit red. Just a handful of reds. O5 Fly still around $1.60, $1.70. Turn on my Financial Juice volume. calendar. Closing 4 of 7. Holding 3 overnight. So that's, I don't do that too often, Moel, but that's kind of another example of, so, something I might do that's a little bit different than a back-tested version. If it's nice and centered, nothing going on. See if we can squeeze more out of it. A little less than 3 minutes till MOC. I'm going to put in an order on the 05 call fly. We'll do a 5 lot. Try to get filled at got about 2 minutes. I'm going to put my order at $1.85. Looks like it's trading for about $1.80 right now. I'll adjust it if it doesn't get filled before MOC. This one will be a scalp. Once we get under a minute, if I'm not filled, I'll start adjusting it. We're right around 05.
1 minute to go now to give the market on close imbalance data.
Filled on $1.85 at 1 lot. One of my 5 filled. Try to get the rest filled at $1.80. Filled at $1.80 on the other 4.
Ten seconds.
I'm going to put my profit
Market
target.
on close imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 1.2 billion. Nasdaq 100 sell side 525 million. Dow 30 sell side 505 million. Mag 7 sell side 597 million.
1.2 billion sell side. I've got my profit target at $1.20 to scalp those.
Just a reminder at the top of the hour, NVIDIA CEO Huang is to speak at the CES event. The video is in the economic calendar on the left-hand side. We'll pop it on the feed for you shortly.
Jensen speaking after the market closes. All right, so sitting at 04, so my trying to get out at $1.20 to scalp about 60 cents. Still trading pretty close to where I got in. That was the financial juice voice, Tony. Yeah, I just turned it on for the MOC. I don't listen to it all day by any means. SPX down to 03. You got it $2 at 05. Nice, James G. Trying to get filled at $1.20 to scalp. Looks like it's still at $1.70. We're down below 02. Get a quick little push down to 6,900 and it would fill, I think. Man, I think still trading at $1.70, $1.80. Fresh new year, fresh new look, Krish. Feel free to join. Post your mug. SPX closing in on 6,900. Looks like it's trading at $1.25. Come on, one more little push. Filled. Little scalpy scalp. $6,900. I'm going to try to get filled at 215 on the 6,900. Another one that I'll take to the bell. Still got 5 minutes. Filled at 215, so this one I will take to the bell. Try to do a little double dipping. See if Mahomes wants to play the double dip today. Still hanging around 99. Down into the 98s. SPX went up and tagged its upper expected move to the tick. $97 would be break even. Anything below that would be profitable. Below 95 would be max. Got a little over 3 minutes. VIX staying below 15. Kind of thought we might snap back up after it dipped like that. Just put your photo into AI, Krish. Tell him to make you look awesome. It can do anything. SPX back up to 01. Yeah, I do look like a Wall Street Journal reporter, don't I? All right, need to move Mahomes. 2-minute warning. Sitting around 6,900. Up or down? Make a choice. Is that you, Tony? SPX up to 02, 03. Maybe it wants to go to the upside. 03 is break even. 05 is max profit. 45 seconds. Come on. Keep pushing. Oh, back down to 00. Likes the 00. Five seconds. Quick little push. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh, pretty decent little markup. And then mark back down. So it'll be a small loser. 6902.14. 6902.14. All right, all. That's a wrap for the day. Green on day trades. Green on 1 DTE that I transformed. My BICs are going to be about a scratch. Red on Elmo's, 1 winner, 1 loser. Green on the 3-4 put calendar. So overall, pretty good day. Pretty good Monday. I'll take it. All right, all. Take care. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.